Good morning, a little bit later than usual. Good morning, hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic. Yes, a little bit later this morning, 10:30 instead of 7 o'clock in the morning. That's due to me being in a lot of pain this morning, but doing a lot better now, and I'm glad that I can do the show at 10:30 a little bit later, but hey, plenty of time. I'm just going to go into the chat quickly so that I don't miss anything there. I even got the thing on. There you go. So, chat up and running. There you go. So let's have a look. Look, we're not going to talk about a hell of a lot this morning because not such a lot going on in the world of sports, but we'll do a little bit of football transfers. I'll be talking about the top four and what they've done, and the big four. Obviously, we'll talk about the Major League Baseball, and we'll just talk about sports all around the world. But let's start at the very beginning. Take the topics away there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. As you can see at the bottom there you go at the bottom there. We're at 78,889. So let's get to 79,000 as soon as possible. That would be great. So if you do like the channel, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. But I thought, let's start off with Major League Baseball and the results of yesterday before we get into all the transfer news in football. Some games yesterday, the Phillies beat the Reds 4-1. The Twins lost to the Yankees 2-6, so the Yankees back to winning ways. The Tigers beat the White Sox 2-1. The Pirates lost to the Brewers 1-7. The Nationals lost to the Royals 4-7. The Rockies lost to the Cardinals 2-3. And the Diamondbacks lost to the Rangers 6-7. The Red Sox lost to the Astros 6-7. The Dodgers lost to the Angels 4-7, and the Padres beat the Giants 4-1. A win for the Padres. Nothing to write home about. They haven't had a lot of wins this year. Let's quickly have a look at the table. American League. So, we're over 100 games now, almost up to 120 games. So it's getting into the serious part of the season now. And in the American League, it's those boys from Canada, the Toronto Blue Jays out in front ahead of the Detroit Tigers, Houston Astros, Seattle Mariners. The Boston Red Sox are ahead of the Yankees. I know some of the guys out there that are on this channel love that because they call the Yankees the Skankies. So looking good there for Boston, Looking good there for Boston. Let's see. At the bottom, you have the White Sox not doing well at all. Athletics, Baltimore Orioles, surprise, not doing well. But we'll see. That's the American League. Let's go to your National League. And there's where you have the top dog, the Milwaukee Brewers. Must be all the brewski they've been drinking. They're doing well. Ahead of the Philadelphia Phillies, the Chicago Cubs, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. I always say the Padres are the shitty team. It's not the Padres. It's the Rockies. I don't know why I mix up those two, but the Colorado Rockies, they've played 118 games and they've only won 30. They have a win percentage of 25%. Not good. People need firing. Things need changing there in Colorado. Lay off the weed, maybe. That would be a good thing if you're in Colorado. So that is your baseball roundup for today. Then don't forget, we're going to have this big rugby roundup that's going to be tomorrow. The Rugby Championship sneak peek. Wallabies, All Blacks, Springboks, Argentina and Pumas. We'll get into all the games, all the nominees, who's in the team, who's not, the whole schedule, and our predictions for that one as well. Then, of course, we will also on Thursday have our big Premier League prediction. Who's going to win? Who's in the Champions League? Who's in EuroLeague? Who's going to make the Conference League? Who wins the FA Cup? Who wins the League Cup? Who's going to get relegated? Who's going to win the Golden Boot? Player of the season, young player of the season. We're going to get into all of that, and that's going to be on Thursday. So that should be very exciting. But I thought, I'd just tease you a little bit and just go through the team slowly but surely this week. We'll take 2 today. I may take another 2 tomorrow, and then we'll do a little bit more in the days after, running up to the thing. But I thought I'd do the 4 favorites for the bookies, which is Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, and Liverpool in no specific order. I've got them alphabetically. Let's have a quick look what Arsenal has done this year in the transfer window. So Arsenal have been quite busy, spent a little bit of cash. They brought in Martin Subamendi from Real Sociedad. That cost them 70 million euros. Of course, the big signing for them is Victor Gyökeres, the striker that they so desperately believed to have needed in the last few years. He came in for 65, almost 66 million euros from Sporting Lisbon. Then they got in Madueke. A lot of fans protested this, not happy. That cost them 56 million from Chelsea. Christian Mazukra, he is in from Valencia for 15 million. Then they got Norgard for 11 million from Brentford, and another man from Chelsea. Arsenal do a lot of shopping at Chelsea, funnily enough. They brought in a reserve goalkeeper, Kepa Arrizabalaga, for only 5 million. Now, this man was once the most expensive goalkeeper on the planet. I think Chelsea paid a little bit over 70 million for him, and they sold him for 5. Unbelievable. So that's basically what's come in for Arsenal. So yeah, if we add that up quickly, it's 130, 180, around about 200 million they spent. But you know, it is Arsenal, and they got a little bit of money of players going out. They got 8 million. Nuno Tavares is gone. Marquinhos is gone. Jorginho on a free transfer. He joined Flamengo. Thomas Partey. Yeah, don't want to get into Thomas Partey too much. He's just been released. Kieran Tierney is on a free. He went to Celtic, and Tomiyasu still looking for a club. Surprise, surprise. Raheem Sterling, he went back to Chelsea. See, a lot of Chelsea, Arsenal connections there. Talking about Chelsea, let's see. Chelsea, the team that always do a lot of shopping. They brought in João Pedro. What a signing for 64 million euros. Jamie Gittins from Dortmund for another 56 million. Then Hato, the man from Ajax, for 44 million. Liam Delap cost them 35 million. Estevao cost them 34 million. And Dario Azugo, another 27 million. Mamadou Sarr for 14 million. Kendre Payas for 10 million. So Chelsea spent a lot of money. But people always think Chelsea spend a lot of money. But I'm going to prove to you something now. Chelsea also made a few bob here in the transfer window. I mean, they got Madueke, went off to Arsenal. João Felix went to Al Nassr. George Petrovic went to Bournemouth for almost 30 million. Ukochukwu went for 30 million to Burnley. Kieran Dewsbury Hall went to 30 million for Everton. Amanda Breuer joined Burnley for 23 million. Matthias Amugu went to Strasbourg for 14 million. Bashir Humphries also went to Burnley for 14 million. Burnley buying a lot of stuff there from Chelsea. So, you know, if you take the plus and the minus, Chelsea didn't actually spend that money because, I mean, what are they taking there? 80, 90, 120, 150, 180, 200. They took in around about 220 million and they spent about 230 million. So, I mean, quite interesting. Everybody always thinks Chelsea are the big money bags. But I can tell you now, the team that has spent the most money net this season. No, it's not Liverpool. It's Manchester United. The team that supposedly broke. I mean, they have had no money coming in so far. And they've spent over 220 million on 3 players, basically. So, so United fans, stop complaining, my friends. Stop complaining. You know, it looks like we have the money and we can spend it. We can spend it. But it's kind of the morning show this morning. You know, not a lot of live sports going on in the moment. But hey, on the weekend, the football is back. We'll have Premier League, then the French League starts, the Italian League starts, the Spanish League starts, the German start. Going to be great. Then, of course, don't forget our rugby show this afternoon. I'm going to have to speak to Vern if he's going to do it or if I'm going to do it. I don't know yet. All depends on the pain that I have. So it's going to be, and on the weekend, what a rugby lineup we have this weekend. We have Curry Cup. 4 games of Curry Cup will be on our channel. We'll have the Springboks against the Wallabies. We'll have New Zealand against Argentina or Argentina against New Zealand. Then we'll have Liverpool, the start of the Premier League season on Friday. Now we'll have Manchester United against Arsenal. You know, we might do another game in between. We don't know. Then the basketball European Championships is starting. The Women's World Cup in rugby starting. So there's going to be a hell of a lot going on the channel. Just let me see if there's anybody in the chat right now. Oh, Isa's there. How's the pain, Vic? Yeah, the pain. At the moment, the pain's all right, But like I say, no pain, no gain. Janre's in the house telling me that PSG and Tottenham play later today. Yes, they will be playing later today. So, guys, stay tuned to the channel. Pass on the love. Let everybody know about the channel. Let it help us grow. It is your community. And we'll see you soon. At the latest, I will see you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, I hope, if all goes well. Otherwise, it's going to be another 10:30 show, depending on the pain. And maybe I'll be joining Vern for the rugby update show this afternoon. We will see. We will see what happens there. But you guys have a wonderful morning. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And thanks for joining me a little bit later than usual. Actually quite nice. The sun is shining. It's not so dark. So you guys have a wonderful day and see you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.